Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Bachelor Nation news fans. Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa got engaged at the end of the Bachelor season 29, but they're already planning a second proposal. The path hasn't been easy for the couple from the start. While Grant, 31, was attracted to Juliana, 28, right away, their emotional connection wasn't immediate. It took time to develop, and it often felt like it would never happen. Due to past heartbreak, Juliana struggled to let her walls down, even after she and Grant fell in love with each other. In the end, Grant gave Juliana his final rose, and the couple got engaged. The Bachelor season 29 ended with Grant proposing to Juliana, but it wasn't a foregone conclusion. Grant seemed to waver on his decision up until the very last minute. Since their engagement, Grant and Juliana have had to deal with multiple controversies that have made it hard to enjoy their new relationship. Grant's runner-up, 31-year-old Ellis Juliana, accused him of telling her he was going to pick her. If that wasn't bad enough, there were rumors that Grant's sister wasn't supportive of his relationship. Grant and Juliana recently revealed that they're planning another proposal, and it's a bad sign. When The Bachelor season 29 premiered, Grant seemed like a very decisive person. It wasn't long before it became clear that his decisiveness was just an act. The act quickly started to unravel. Grant changed his mind wildly from one day to the next. As the season progressed, he often sent home his favorites, while keeping women he barely seemed to notice. He didn't seem to know what he wanted or what he was looking for. The Bachelor season 29 opened with Grant giving his first impression rose and a solo date to Alex Good, 28. They seemed to connect deeply, but then he turned around and forgot about her for the rest of the season. 31-year-old contestant Dina Lupancu seemed to be a particular favorite until her hometown date didn't go perfectly. Unlike his other relationships, his relationship with Juliana was more of a slow burn. It progressed as organically as possible for an unscripted dating show relationship. Despite that, there may be trouble in paradise. Grant and Juliana have been very quiet since getting engaged. Things seemed to be going well for the couple when Grant announced he'd be moving to Boston to be with Juliana. Before joining the cast of The Bachelorette season 21 and The Bachelor season 29, Grant lived in Houston, Texas. He realized her relationship with her close-knit family would make it difficult for her to leave New England. Though he decided not to sell his home in Houston, moving seemed to be a great sign. Since then, the two have rarely been spotted together, even though Grant has made multiple public appearances. Grant and Juliana have dealt with drama since getting engaged 6 months ago on The Bachelor season 29. The couple recently appeared on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, where Juliana revealed that they won't be getting married unless Grant proposes again. She clarified that she doesn't need another ring, just another proposal. It seems like a bad sign that they're already talking about a second proposal, with the first one still so fresh. The drama of The Bachelor season 29 was finally over, and the final rose had been handed out. A shocking twist has taken Bachelor Nation by storm. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa are rumored to be planning a second proposal. Fans were barely recovering from their roller coaster season when this bombshell began making its way through social media and gossip blogs. But is it true? Did Grant's first proposal not count? Is there trouble in paradise? Or are they ready to rewrite their love story on their terms? Here's everything we know, and the behind-the-scenes tension that may have led to this stunning decision. A love story that was never simple. From the moment Juliana Pasquarosa stepped out of the limo and charmed Grant Ellis with her calm confidence and signature sarcasm, it was clear there was something different about her. But unlike previous bachelors who fell hard and fast, Grant's journey to love was clouded by indecision, emotional damage from a past breakup, and yes, a very messy final week. Though fans were rooting for runner-up Ellis Juliana, especially after she openly wept in confessional interviews about feeling led on, Grant's shock final choice of Juliana left Bachelor Nation both stunned and divided. Juliana herself admitted on After the Final Rose that she had no idea what Grant was going to do until she saw the ring. "I didn't think he'd actually propose," she admitted, laughing nervously. "I was bracing for disappointment." That lack of certainty is now coming under scrutiny as sources close to the couple reveal Juliana might never have considered the first proposal real. Why the original proposal didn't feel right. Let's rewind. Grant's proposal in the season finale was beautiful, or at least, it looked that way on camera. A private island, a sunset, and a diamond ring that practically blinded Juliana. But behind the scenes, it was a rushed, last-minute decision that came after hours of hesitation, according to a producer who spoke anonymously. Grant was seriously considering walking away solo, the producer claimed. He changed his mind that morning. He was still texting friends for advice when we were setting up cameras. Juliana's body language during the finale also raised eyebrows. Fans dissected her hesitant smile, the way she clutched her hands, and how she muttered, "Oh wow," with a tone that many took as uncertain. She accepted the ring, yes, but was she actually ready? Was he? A rough few months post-show. While Grant and Juliana appeared loved up during press appearances in the weeks following the finale, insiders suggest the couple faced a rough adjustment once the cameras stopped rolling. Juliana moved from her small-town life in Vermont to Los Angeles to be closer to Grant, but reportedly struggled with the sudden loss of privacy and ongoing criticism from fans who felt she wasn't the right choice. "Every post I made, someone was tagging Licia," Juliana confessed on a podcast. "I tried to laugh it off, but it started getting to me." Meanwhile, Grant, who built his public persona on being the nice guy, found himself defending Juliana in DMs, Reddit threads, and even to his own family, according to one source close to him. Grant's sister still isn't sold on Juliana, the source revealed. She thought Licia was more wife material. That's been a sore spot. So when the couple suddenly stopped wearing their rings in April, breakup rumors spread like wildfire. But instead of calling it quits, it seems Grant and Juliana may have opted for a radical do-over. The second proposal leak. It started with a tip from a Bachelor Nation fan account that noticed Juliana meeting with a Beverly Hills event planner known for high-end engagements. The post showed Juliana leaving the same office where multiple Bachelor couples have coordinated proposal reshoots, including Becca and Thomas, and Raven and Adam. Then, eagle-eyed followers caught Grant looking at custom ring designers on Instagram. Within days, celebrity gossip site T-But Bachelor published the headline, "XXCLUSIV, Grant and Juliana planning second proposal after disastrous first one?" The internet exploded. Reddit threads titled, "What is even going on with Juliana and Grant?" and "Second proposal equals stunt" gained thousands of upvotes. Some fans believed it was a sign of a strong couple trying to reclaim their love story. Others accused them of attention-seeking. Why do they need another proposal? What was wrong with the first one? One skeptical fan posted. But another commenter offered this defense. Maybe they just want to do it right this time, in private, on their own terms. And that may be exactly what's happening. The emotional reason behind the second proposal. Sources close to Juliana suggest that she never fully processed the first proposal as a legitimate moment of commitment, not because Grant didn't mean it, but because of the chaos surrounding it. It felt like it was done because he had to, a friend of Juliana's said, not because he wanted to. The source added that Juliana felt robbed of the experience so many other Bachelor leads get. A heartfelt, planned, emotional moment that was about them, not the show. It's also been reported that the couple went through couples therapy in early May, after weeks of miscommunication and tension. It helped them get back on track, the source said. They started talking about what they really wanted their future to look like. That's when the idea of a second proposal came up. What we know about the upcoming proposal. Though no official date has been confirmed, whispers from Bachelor insiders suggest Grant is planning a private beach proposal in Hawaii later this month. And no, this won't be filmed for ABC, as far as we know. The same ring designer who created Caitlin Bristow's new ring is reportedly crafting a bespoke, two-tone engagement ring with a sapphire detail, Juliana's birthstone. Unlike the Neil Lane sparkler used in the show, this one is custom-made and free of franchise ties. Juliana was reportedly moved to tears when Grant showed her a sketch of the design. "It finally feels real," she told a friend. "Like, I get to say yes because I want to, not because millions of people are watching." How fans are reacting. The fanbase is split, again. Some Bachelor fans are loving the idea, especially those who never liked the final episode and felt the show's editing downplayed Juliana's emotional depth. "She deserves a better proposal," one fan wrote. "He basically flinched and handed her a ring on camera." Others are more cynical. "This just screams PR stunt. Trying to get a People magazine cover with 'She said yes' again." But many are hoping for the best, even if they're still skeptical about the couple's future. After all, Bachelor history is not kind to most final couples. Only a few, like Sean and Catherine, have truly made it long-term. If they're making it this far, with all this heat, maybe they're for real, one Reddit user wrote. Let them have their second chance. What this means for their relationship. If this second proposal happens, it could be the clean slate Juliana and Grant need. No cameras, no pressure, no expectations from producers. Just two people trying to reclaim a moment that was never fully theirs. Insiders say they're not rushing into wedding planning yet, and that's part of the reason for the second proposal. Juliana reportedly turned down the idea of a televised wedding special, telling one friend. "The first chapter was for them. The rest of the story, that's ours." Grant, for his part, has been more open recently about wanting to move out of the Bachelor bubble. He's planning to return to his job in tech part-time and said in a recent interview, "I think I found my person. Now it's about building a life." So, are they getting re-engaged or what? In true Bachelor fashion, the answer is both probably and stay tuned. All signs point to a second proposal on the horizon, possibly as early as this summer. Whether they announce it publicly or keep it a secret is still up for debate. But if there's one thing we've learned about Juliana and Grant, it's this. They're done playing by the show's rules. Whether you love their journey or found it chaotic, there's something undeniably human about wanting to do a life-changing moment right. And maybe, just maybe, The Bachelor's most controversial couple is about to become its most authentic love story yet. Stay tuned, Bachelor Nation, because if there's one thing we know, it's that Juliana Pasquarosa isn't going to walk into a second proposal without being absolutely sure she's saying yes for the right reasons, and not just for the rose.